Have you ever thought about the power of social media? Social media has the power to make your business grow. Grow! Yeah! Why don't you let us manage your social media? Because our business is to see your business grow. Visit us at www.bstownmedia.co.za.
So we've been involved with Avis for quite a long time now. I think we started with them in about 2011, and it's one of the things that we're most proud of actually, is that the relationship has lasted that long, and that consistency has also allowed us to think and dream and understand what's possible and plan for things, because we knew that there would be support in the following year and that Avis were really committed to this.
Look, I think firstly, if you talk sport, why cycling? For us as a car rental company, we're in mobility, in moving things, and that's what cycling is all about. If you look at something like the Cape Epic, which is the real extreme test, if you look at Avis, one of our promises is we try harder as a brand promise, and I think in order to complete the Epic, you do have to try harder. So I think that's how we got involved in cycling.
Yeah, the Cape Epic is a long race. It's 8 days long, so we'll just start off and see how it goes. But last year we managed to finish in the top 400, so hopefully we can improve on that a little bit, and we'll be happy with that. But really just going there to have fun and enjoy it and do our best. Obviously, to do a race like the Epic takes a lot of work, and it is really a goal that you work towards. So I think just to set yourself goals and know that with hard work anything is possible. It's not a disability. You're just differently abled, and hard work and determination, and you can do whatever you want, just like any normal person can.
And similarly with Jumping Kids, it's all around mobility. If you look at what do we try and do, is to get somebody who has got no mobility, make them mobile, and that allows them to achieve anything in life.
I lost my leg below the knee in a motorcycle accident about 10 years ago, and I was always a cyclist before, so I really wanted to get back into cycling, and I did, and I started off slowly, and eventually got to where I am now and doing big races like the Cape Epic, and I got involved with Jumping Kids just because I saw how the proper equipment can allow you to do anything that you need to do and live a normal life, basically, cycle with your friends or do a normal job, and that's just the message we're trying to instill on the kids as well, and through support of Avis, who allow them to get proper prosthetic equipment. They can go to school, go to university, get a normal job, and do whatever sport they want to.
Kids is a non-profit organization that supplies and maintains prosthetic equipment for children, mainly from previously disadvantaged backgrounds, and we work nationwide and also into Africa as well. I got involved as I am an amputee myself, and I've gone through the process since I was a child, and it became a matter of how do we get more kids into the quality equipment that we know is already out there, so that they can build up their own lives. So Jumping Kids works on a 3-pillar principle, the first being mobility. If we can supply the equipment, then the kids can be mobile, be active, and that then opens up opportunities for education and sport. So the main reason that we actually were founded was exactly for that, is to get the kids into mainstream schooling, because with the equipment there's no limitations there. They shouldn't be stopped from going to those schools, and that's critical, because if we can't make sure that these kids get a good education, then we're leaving them with no opportunities once they are finished school.
Our involvement goes back to about 2010, 2011, and again around mobility, because you look at young kids who can either go one way or the other way depending on how you treat them, and normalize them back into society and make sure you give them the ability to be mobile and achieve things.
I think that the most important part of any relationship with any funders is mutual understanding and understanding of expectations. What would they want out of it, and what can we supply, and understanding that, so that there's not that confusion, you know. There's a reason for everybody to do something, so you need to manage those. What would make the whole situation better is if we had more dialogue between corporate government and the non-profit sector. And that coordination would help us do so much more. On the non-profit side, I also believe that non-profits should be talking to each other as well, because there's shared things that we can do. You know, we often put ourselves in silos, and I won't talk to, you know, the Cancer Association for whatever reason, because we don't think that there's commonalities. But, you know, cancer results in amputation. They are dealing with similar things to us. So I believe that that joint dialogue and talking and having everybody understand what everybody's trying to do would allow us to do so much more.
Look, the initiative is probably twofold. If you look at us as a business, again, being in the service industry, it's a 24/7 business. So the one thing we try and promote with our brand ambassadors, our staff, is a balanced lifestyle and a healthy lifestyle. So for us, that's where the sport really brings it in. And then, again, making a difference to somebody. Is if you can change one person's life, it's for the good.
For more stories like these, go to www.social-tv.co.za, subscribe to us on YouTube, and follow us on our social mediums.